For super cheap FIFA points to open up packs and get the highest rated players, go to CD Keys. They have iOS and Android top-ups cheaper than retail with instant delivery. The links are in the description. Go check them out. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome to another episode of the FIFA Mobile A Road to Glory. As you can see, we've already won. Everyone who's taken their turns in the league so far, well done. You've absolutely smashed it. Because they are 347 goals after 89 turns. They have one turn left. So unless that guy can literally score 60 goals and no one else takes a turn, yeah, we've won. So let's have a little discussion. Why do you see Aguero literally tear this guy a new one? Because no one had taken their turns against this guy. So I took all 3 of my turns against him. Yeah, while this happens in the background, I need to talk to you or ask you a question, really. And I'm going to go literally on you guys. I'm not going to do a poll. I'm just going to take the majority from the comment section. Should we continue to do the FIFA Mobile Road to Glory daily? Or should we sort of take a break, but like go every other day or something? Maybe do 4 or 5 episodes a week and just take a couple of days off. I know there's usually one day a week where I don't upload, and that's generally because I have time constraints, and obviously I have to wait for certain events to unlock and things like that, and sometimes I can't wait. I need to get videos done there and then I run out of time. So I know there's only one day, but should we sort of cut back on it, just because I see a lot of people in the comment section, or a few people in the comment section, saying that they're getting bored of the game. Not of the series necessarily, but of the game in general. And if you're bored of the game, you're going to be bored of the series. So should we take a small break of every other day, or maybe only upload 5 episodes a week or 4 episodes a week to try and keep it sort of more action-packed per episode? Or are you guys happy for me to just keep doing it the way that we're doing it and pretty much keep it daily? Let me know down below, because I don't want to keep doing this if you guys are getting sick of it. You know, I want to try and keep it as entertaining as possible. Today is a very difficult day to do it because there's not really any live events available. We're doing the daily warm-ups. We're doing the drills. We've done the season already, and there's nothing else for me to do. Unfortunately, the only other 2 events available now is the Team of the Year event, which I never get anything good in anyway, and because they're always just silver players constantly, and the Inform tokens, which, don't get me wrong, I mean, I don't mind doing that, but unfortunately it's locked for another 2 hours. So with that in mind, we're going to do a League Master Pack before we move into the live portion of the episode, and we managed to get ourselves Cusk, which is not great whatsoever, but it's better than nothing, I suppose, for free. So yesterday I asked you guys, what formation should I use as a third backup formation? Now, we already have 2. Basically, we use the 4-3-3, which is what's active now. And then when it gets countered, which it does more often than not, because the 4-3-3 is the most popular formation. There's 3 variations, but when we're coming up against people who are level 50, which we do often because the leagues we come up against are high rated, we then have to switch up to something different. And I've been using the 4-3-2-1. So when we have that selected, of course, we use the Giovinco and Aubameyang. Someone in the comment section said to me, why are you looking for an alternative formation when you have Giovinco and Aubameyang just sitting there doing nothing? Use the 4-3-2-1. Well, that's the whole point. I came up against 2 people yesterday, 2 different people in the league, who had them both counted, 4-3-3 and the 4-3-2-1, so I had to use something different. Meaning, I had to use a 4-4-2, where I had to use players that I don't know or don't like using or are just not good enough. So we used the 4-4-2. We used Gashi, Cesc Fabregas, Thiago, Juan Mata, and then up top we used Iheanacho and Gomez. That was the issue that I had, because Gomez is really slow. Iheanacho's pacey, but he can't finish. So I asked you guys, should I use the 4-4-2 and then switch out Iheanacho for another striker? The majority of you said, hey, I know what, I like the idea of you going for a third formation because I understand you need it, but don't use the 4-4-2. A few people said yes, use 4-4-2, but most people said use the 4-4-1-1, which is another formation that I did suggest that I use, but because I only need to change one player. Obviously, the defense stays the same. I am looking to upgrade that Valencia at some point, and of course the Nelson Semedo, just to make the whole defence elite. But the midfield, I would be using the 90 Juan Mata, the 92 Thiago, Cesc Fabregas, which I might switch Milner for Fabregas, just purely because I prefer Milner over Fabregas. And then Gashi on the left, who isn't amazing, but he's not terrible either. He's got really good sprint speed, short passing, positioning, etc. His finishing is not perfect, but it's definitely usable, and I think he was free because we got him in one of the plans. And then, of course, in the attack, we need to just switch out Diego Castro. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out I'm going to switch up to the 4-4-1-1, which is what the majority of people in the comment section said. A lot of people were saying 3 at the back as well, but I don't want to go 3 at the back because it's just too easy to score against. So we're going to switch out Diego Castro. Now, unfortunately, Diego Castro, the only other player we've got is a bronze, so we need to go into the market and buy someone. Now, most people in the comment section were saying either Mertens or Iago Aspas. Now, Iago Aspas is 140,000 for an 85 rated player, and he's got really good acceleration, really good finishing, ball control, dribbling, etc. And he's only 140k. Carlos Tevez is a good shout because he's got decent finishing, shot power, ball control stuff, and he's only about 80k. So, I mean, that's a good shout as well. But I think out of the two, I'd probably go for Iago Aspas. People were saying, though, that I need to buy Mertens. The 82 rated Mertens apparently is a good shout, but I'm not really sure how much he goes for. So, hang on, I'll tell you why. Yes, because I had oh my, what am I doing with my life? Let's just reset there and search it up. So Mertens, the 82 rated Mertens is only 60,000. I hadn't even searched him up, so he's about 61,000. I think that's the cheapest. He's got no strength and no heading, but we don't care about the heading because he's never going to be in a position where he needs to use his head. His strength is a problem, but he's got very good sprint speed, exceptional acceleration, good shot power. His finishing could be better, good ball control, well, very good ball control and dribbling, and okay short passing, and he's only 61,000 coins. So the question is, do we get Mertens, in-form Mertens, over Aspas? Because Aspas is like an extra 80,000 coins on top of this, and I can't say that he's that much better. He is better, but he's not that much better. And we're not going to be using him that often. He's basically, if anyone has the other two formations counted. Do you know what? Executive decision. I'm buying the 82 Mertens for 61,000 coins. That definitely was the cheapest one, yeah? Yeah. I'm buying that. I know a lot of people said get Aspas, and I do take that on board, and I probably should have done it, but let's be honest with each other. We've now got him in behind, so our attack is 86 rated, and it also means that we now have 150,000 coins left as opposed to the hardly any coins left that we would have had. So we could, in theory, go and improve something else in this team. The goal for me, really, left in this series is to get, obviously, a 99 rated player. And I know I could easily go and get that Rice if I just put the time in. But it's effort, really. It is effort. It's boring. It's grinding. It's effort. The other thing I need to do, or I want to do, is to get every player to an elite player. So we've got 3 cams, 3 CDMs, a right wing back, and that's it. Because we've just completed the 4... Oh, no, we've got 1 more striker to go as well. So we've got 1 striker, 1 right wing back, and then 3 cams, 3 CDMs. We need to get all them to an elite before I can say I'm happy with my team and I'm kind of like finished upgrading everything. Well, not finished up, you know what I mean. Like, I want that. That's one of the check marks of the series, is to get a full elite squad. The other one is to get a 99 rated player. And then beyond that, I'm kind of happy with not necessarily ending the series, but maybe, I don't know, maybe taking a step back or maybe trying to set some other goals. The other thing I would like to do as well, which is probably way, way off here because I can't see it happening ever, really, but because they just never get packed. There's 2 players there that I love, real life and in FIFA, and always have done. Walcott, right wing Walcott, 93 rated. I need that guy in my life. The problem I have is none of the, well, apart from the kit, the Arsenal crest and the Walcott 2010 tokens are just not on the market. So I can't get that right now. They released Fernando Torres today or yesterday, which I would love. It is the Atletico version, not the Liverpool version. Unfortunately, they should have done a 2009 Liverpool version over the Atletico version. But, you know, it is what it is. And he is a right forward, but I would still love that card. Him and Walcott in my team. That's the only instance where I think I'd ever go 3 at the back if I could get both of those. But they're so expensive, so I think the target is going to be to try and get one of those next. I really want... Walcott is the one I'd use more than Torres maybe, but I want one of them. I don't care which one, I want one of them. So before we end the episode, because unfortunately there's nothing I can do now apart from just browse the market, let's go have a look at Walcott to see if we can to see what his tokens are. Okay, so there is a crest, well, there was a crest on the market, that's gone. As you can see, they're all sort of 76. Well, there's one there for 60k. I'm not going to buy it yet because I mean I could easily just buy them in pieces. So like buy that now, stick that in there so it's ready, and then if I ever see a crest like that on the market, pick it up. But I'm going to wait. I'm now going to have a look to see how much Torres is. That's how you spell Torres? Yeah, it is. Okay, so he's got quite a few things on the market, actually. He's a lot more obtainable. So he's got 2 Atletico crests for like 50, 58. And then his kits are about 70. And then if we have a look to see what we need, because I've forgotten how many kits and things. We need 2 crests. They were on the market. We could get them now. And 1 kit. So all that would cost me about 109,000, 170, 180, about 180k to get the Atletico crests, the kit, and then all we'd need to get then is 14 more elite trophies and 3 season tokens. Yeah, we've got a long way to go with regards to getting something like Fernando Torres or Theo Walcott. Hopefully we can do it relatively soon. I mean, hopefully they come on the market a lot sooner than what I'm expecting them to. I don't really know how to get them. They should make them so you can get them in events and stuff. But I just, apart from opening packs, how else does anybody know how to get these flashback items? Not the players, the tokens themselves, like the kits and the crests and the the actual season token. How do you get those? Is it just packs? Is that the only way you can get them? That's going to do it for today's episode. Unfortunately, there's nothing else I can do. There's no plans or there's no live events I can do because everything's locked. I'm just waiting for it to all unlock. It's going to take like 2 hours, so I needed to get it done now. Let me know in the comment section down below how you get those tokens. Is it just packs or can you get them another way? I know I've been doing this like 100+ episodes, but I still am none the wiser. And should we cut back on the episodes? Should we not do them daily anymore and try and fit more in? It's like sort of 10-15-minute episodes of just pure action every other day or every few days. Let me know in the comment section down below. If you've enjoyed this episode, do me a huge favour, smack the like button, subscribe to the channel if you've done so. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next time, goodbye. If you want access to exclusive content and perks, or just want to support me, head over to my Patreon page. The link is down in the description. Go check it out.